This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's currently tied for 8th. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Starting to look really good.
Okay, steady now. And that's a bogey, unfortunately. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
And here we are with the third shot. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Currently 1 under for the event. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
This is full send.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Looking for another birdie here.
big chance here. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth hole, Reg, a really good risk-reward short four.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Moving right along, and they're currently tied for first in the standings with Lydia Ko.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
That's definitely left of the green. Yeah, this was just a flat pull.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, we'll take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet, and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, it had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
Ouch, that hurts. Wow, almost an eagle. And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just one stroke back and right in it. Yeah, that one will play. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This one's dialed in. Just didn't drop. Putting for a bogey. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And now this player sits in 2nd behind the leader, Lydia Ko. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
A bit wild on approach there. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here at the 10th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Looking really good, this one. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Currently -5. Currently second place. Good shot there. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
Solid little par putt here.
Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Lydia Ko is currently enjoying first place in this one. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well hold. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Quality shot, that one.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt is for a share of second. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And with that hole, they're sitting in second place behind the leader, Lydia Ko.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, nicely played. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
And coming up well short.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And it's Lydia Cohen, top spot. Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Oh, well played. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 2 shots behind. This putt really needs to drop for him.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Like the look of this one. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
And Rich, you've got to love a comeback.
We saw them start out early, making lots of birdies, and they continue that. And next thing you know, they find themselves in the winner's circle. What a comeback, what a win.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
He's a kind fella, isn't he? He's a lovely gent, but he's a killer on the golf course. This is going to be a tough rivalry to take down.
Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, well done. A good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
Little birdie look in here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Super shot, that.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The old hammer hands putt. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Yeah, he'll take that. He currently shares 4th position. Here we are at the 3rd. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he?
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
They're lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, how about that one? Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Sitting at 2 under par, currently tied for 3rd. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That's outstanding. What a putt.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's return to live play now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to face a par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Looks good.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And that makes him tied for 1st. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing. The 6th hole is one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Shame it didn't drop.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
That's a pretty handy shot. What a shot! He's holed it.
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a 1, I say.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Luke, coming off that ace, this player is just absolutely on top of the world right now, and they have really got to focus in, settle their nerves before this next shot.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 8th.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He's currently sitting in first place. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Currently leading by 3.
Looks like they've got the 5 wood. Yeah, that one's looking good. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh, right by the hole. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you get a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, yes! What a shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looking good.
And that's 8 birdies today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the Chief off the tee.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
It's tracking.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Appears to have overcooked this one. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Justin Rose. And back to the course with the live action. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Wow, what happened there?
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
Now at 11 under for the day.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This hole is a par 4. Getting ready to play their third. Good shot there, Beamer. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
And he's hit that inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's looking good.
That one goes down for bogey. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Didn't that look good for a long time? He sits in first position. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. He was on a good line. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Bean, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well played. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the day. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. An opportunity to make a par here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well struck. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, just missed. Putting now for a bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
This one looks like it's going right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt to move into the top 5. Steady on.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
They've got this to get ahead of Will Zalatoris and leave him in their dust trail.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Okay, steady now. Putting for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Attaboy, good shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt to move into the top 10. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for par here.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now 4 back after that hole. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Well, that was a good strike. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Going with the 5-wood. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Sitting at 2 over for the event. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Lovely effort, that. This one's going right at the pin here.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. This putt drops. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, it's in the hole, and for birdie.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Playing within their comfort zone there. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The back nine at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Nicely done. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
It's looking solid.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That was special. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Looking for another birdie here.
The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. Oh, absolutely flushed. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. And choosing the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That was a little bit too much power. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for bogey here. That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 6th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Going with the hybrid. Great shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Great now.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Nice out the rough here. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
Luke getting a little tense. Players within the lead. Let's see if they're up for it.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
That's a good-looking shot there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And in it goes for the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's just inside the range.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
No, that's too bad. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Not a bad line, this one. Sitting at 3 under par in a share of second spot. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Ah, that's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And with it, that concludes his event. And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.